Welcome back. We left off on, if I recall, what's her name? Suzuha was explaining to us about the, how the world lines work, how it's like yarn, and how certain results will converge regardless, but it tends to happen around important events. That's when world lines diverge. We need to basically get out of our attractor field and move to attractor field like sub alpha or whatever, like beta or one of them, so that we can save Myri. And also we learned about, I forget what it was called, like Echelon. And apparently they tracked a message, the very first message that was ever sent. It was filtered, it was flagged, and then that's how they caught on to us. And it's anything time travel related, so we gotta go back and delete that message from their database if we want CERN to get off our ass. Cool? Cool. Let's get into it.
Yeah. And
she says, if you do that, then CERN will never know you exist. Their time machine won't be complete in 2034. If we're lucky, the program may shut down entirely. In other words, deleting that data will take us to the attractor field where CERN doesn't build a time machine. There wasn't any data like that when we hacked CERN's database. The IBM 5100. Oh, that's where it is. Of course. CERN's IBM 5100 database, but we don't have one in this world line, do we? That's probably where they store the data from Echelon. So that's what it is. Damn it, Dara, why didn't we use the IBM 5100 earlier? We never had one. Yeah, exactly. What are you talking about? I got one, remember? Did Rentaro already forget? Huh? Oh, right, that was on a different world line. On this world line, I never found the IBM 5100. The mission is to make sure you acquire an IBM 5100. You have one? Suzuha shakes her head. I'm going to 1975 to obtain one. 1975, the year the IBM 5100 went to market. I know, because the John Titor in 2000 said that was his mission. Was that John Titor Suzuha too? Question is, why doesn't CERN just go back and just when IBM is making the 5100s, why don't they just say, hey, actually, you only get to make this for us? Like, that would make more that would be a better way of monopolizing them instead of going around trying to round them up. Anyway, if Suzuha can guess an IBM 5100, then we can leave this attractor field and jump to a beta world line, where CERN never finds us and their time machine is never completed. Myri won't have to die. Alright, we need to move fast. How soon can you leave, Suzuha? The time machine is fucking busted. I was trying to leave when you caught me, but Suzuha bows her head and apologetically. I look at her burnt hand. She's hiding it from Myri and Daru, but I can see the blood staining my handkerchief. It hurts to look at. Maybe we should get her to a doctor. Right. Your time machine's broken. Damn, you forgot stuff quicker than I did. And I had a night to, like, sleep on it. Can you fix it? No. I just ride it. My dad's the one who built it. I memorized the manual, so I know how it works, but the entire manual? How short is it? Doesn't mean she knows how to repair it. There's no guarantee that a time machine from 2036 can be repaired with today's technology.
タイムリープマシンで遡るのは天音さんの
Then you
タイ
can
ム
use
マ
a
シンが
time leap
壊
machine
れ
to
る
go
前
back. Before Amani-san's time machine broke.
っていうかタイムリープマシン使う気なん
You're going to use a time
実験
leap
しないって
machine?
ことでファイナルアンサーじゃなかった
Wasn't the plan not to experiment? Also, how are you going to go back before Suzuha's thing broke? That shit, like, broke the second it came, did it not? So that would have been more than 48 hours ago. I still haven't told Daru about my time leaping. There's no time to explain.
場合によっては使う
We'll use it if the situation demands. Do you know when it broke, Suzuha? No.
きっと
But it was probably the rain a few days ago.
マシンの中
It's supposed to be
水浸しにな
airtight.
ってたから
The inside was all wet when I checked it today.
あんだけ派手にビルに激突してんだし
Maybe the time machine was punctured when you crashed into Radicon?
あれは激突したんじゃないよ
That wasn't a
座標
crash.
計算にわずかな誤差があっ
Coordinates
た
were
そう
slightly off,
あそこに出現しちゃっただけ
so it just appeared there.
あのマシンって結構不安定なんだよ
It's not
ね
exactly the most stable machine.
それで雨が降ったのは何日だ
And remember when it rained? Okay, stream has reconnected. I don't know how much was cut off, but it said 4 attempts were made and they're each like 5 seconds, so I assume you missed like 20 seconds. So, let me just read down the last few lines. So basically, we're planning to use the time leaping. They said that it was probably the rain that made the ship break. So, no, it was probably the rain a few days ago. It's supposed to be airtight, but the inside was all wet when I checked it today. Maybe the time machine was punctured when you crashed into Radicon. That wasn't a crash, the coordinates are slightly off, so it just appeared there. It's not exactly the most stable machine. Anyone remember when it rained? The morning of the 10th, just before dawn. The time leap machine can only cover 48 hours in a single leap. And the time leap machine was completed today, the 13th, at 2 p.m. That means we can't go back farther than 2 p.m. on the 11th. Damn, we can't get there with the time leap machine. I thought we had a glimmer of hope.
直す努力はしてみるべきだと思うわけだ
I think we should try to fix it.
そうだよ
Yeah,
タイムマシンならね
it's a time machine,
時間
so
はあんま
we
り
have
関係
plenty
な
of
い
time,
の
right? Right, we don't have plenty of time. Kurisu, Suzuha, and I say nothing. We know. In less than 2 hours, Mairi will die. It's already 5:30 p.m. That's barely enough time to sneak into Radicon, let alone fix Suzuha's time machine. Maybe I should leap now to 2 p.m. on the 11th, then we'll have 2 full days to fix the
みん
machine.
な小腹が空いた
You're all hungry, aren't
空
you?
いたはずだ
You should be.
いきなりなんぞ
What's this all of a sudden?
マユシーは腹ペコです
Mayashi's hungry. As expected from a glutton. I take a 10,000 yen bill out of my wallet.
マユリダル
Mairi, Daru.
買い出しに行ってきてくれ
I'll leave the shopping to
それを
you.
食べながら改め
We
て
can
対
come
策
up
を
with
練ろ
a
うぜ
plan while we eat.
わあオカリ
Wow, Ocarine. What are we gonna do with all this money?
これで買ってこいと言っている釣りはいらん
Buy food. Lots of food.
全部使い切ってこい
Use it all.
平然と1万円もおごってみせる
You just calmly hand over a 10,000 yen bill. Wow, Ocarine, you make it look easy. That's why we love you. That's why we admire you. Mairi and Daru leave in high spirits. I knew the 10,000 yen bill would work.
クリスティーナそれに
Christina. Taitor.
タイターって私の
Taitor?
こと
Is that me?
他に誰がいる
Who else?
なんでいきなり呼び方変
Why
わ
are
る
you
の
calling me that now?
タイターの中の人だ
Because you're the one behind Taitor's mask.
そうだけどさ
Well, yeah, but
無駄よ岡部がまともに
give
名
up
前を呼ぶこと
Okabe
なんて
rarely calls anyone by their
諦めて
name.
そう そういえば私も
Oh yeah, he always calls me part-time warrior for some reason.
二人とも聞け。
Listen, you two.
俺は11
I'm
日
going to
の
leave
14
to
時
2 p.m. on the 11th.
そこでタイトル
After
から改め
Taitor explains herself again,
その
we'll
上で
start repairs on the
今
time
のこの時
machine.
間13
Our
日
goal is
17
to
時
have it working
タイムマシン
by
終了
this time today.
当てはあるの
Is that the best plan?
今から2時間もがくよりはマシ
It's better than trying to fix it when we only have 2 hours left.
直せなければ
If it doesn't
何
work,
度でも2日
I'll
間
just
繰り
keep
返す
repeating the same 2 days.
ごめん
So I guess my idea in the last episode about going back 2 days, creating the time leap machine quicker because we know how to make it, and then jumping back 2 days and then repeating it to extend our time would not work because the creation of the time leap machine is the major like divergence event. So no matter what time we make it, that's when Myri dies. It's nothing to do with August the 13th. So yeah, we basically only have 2 days, no matter what.
タイターよ
Taitor,
お前には必ず IBN5100 を手に入れてもらわなければな
we're counting on you to get us an IBM 5100. You know, technically speaking, if we did my idea of just repeatedly time leaping back, creating the time leap machine, whatever, technically we could do it before it starts raining, and then we wouldn't have to worry about what the rain did to the time machine.
これはお前のためだ
Never
未来
forget,
のためだ
I'm not doing this for you,
あくまで
and I'm not
マユ
doing
リ
it
を
for the
助けるため
future.
のミッションであること
My
を
mission
忘
is to
れ
save Myri.
独善的だと言いたければ言え
Call
る
me self-righteous if you want.
だが俺は
However,
誰の指図も受ける気はない
I'm doing this my way. Kirsten seems like an encouraging nod in agreement. Good.
作戦開始だ
Then let's begin.
作戦名は言わないのか
Not going to name the operation. Who the hell cares about that now? This isn't a game. Myri's life hangs in the balance.
北欧神話でいいネーミング候補が見
Can
つから
find
な
a
かっ
good Norse mythology themed name.
たなんで北欧神話
Why Norse mythology?
深い意味はないと思う
I don't think there's a deep meaning
中
behind
二病
it.
患者は
True
ゲルマ
Negro
ン系ネー
patients
ミング
just
が大
love
好きだから
Germanic names for some reason.
そういえば私がいたレジスタ
Now
ン
that
ス
you
で
mention it,
作戦名
most of
は
our operation names in the Resistance have Germanic
なんで
names
って聞
too.
いたらこれは伝統
Whenever
だ
I
ってなん
ask,
とか言われ
they
た
say it's the tradition. Awesome, Rintaro.
26年後にも中二病患者っているんだな
So there's still Chunibyo in 2036?
くだらない会話をしているな
Cut the chatter. Myri's life hangs in the balance. There's no time for this nonsense. Curses sets up the time leap machine while Suzuha goes to turn on the 42-inch CRT. Long before Myri returns, I leap. When I come to, I'm standing with my phone in hand. While I wait for the ring in my ears to subside, I check the date and time on my phone screen. August 11th, 2:21 p.m. Alright, now I have 2 more days. As a matter of fact, I left twice. First to 2 p.m. on the 13th, when the machine was completed. From there, I left an additional 48 hours to 2 p.m. on the 11th. It's my first consecutive leap. This seems to have gone well. I immediately head downstairs to see Suzuha. I'm relieved to see that her hand isn't burned. When I explain the situation, Suzuha races to Radicom to confirm my story. After she realizes I'm telling the truth, I take her back to the lab and have her repeat the explanation he gave us before I time leaped. Come to the conclusion that all we can do right now is try our best to repair Suzuha's time
じゃ
machine.
あ早速見に行ってみるべき
Let's Let's go take a look. Daru's unusually enthusiastic. I guess Suzuha's talk of tractor fields and divergence and correcting history's mistakes got his blood pumping.
ちょっと待って待って
Hold on, everyone. Marius tells us we're about to leave the lab.
ねえねえみんな
Guys,
もう一つ忘れてるよ
aren't we forgetting something?
もう一つ
Like,
なんぞ
what?
すずさんのお父さんは今はどこにいるの
Well, that's Suzu-san's dead. Oh, right. I thought Suzuha was lying about that. But when I turned her, she looks away. I mean, it's pretty fucking obvious.
お父さんのことはどうでもいいでしょ
That doesn't matter right now, does it?
どうでもよくないよ
It does too. I mean,
タイムマシン
it'll
を
take time to fix the
時間
time
かかるん
machine.
でしょだったらその
Won't it?
間マユシ
We should help Suzuha. Oh my god, Suzu-san find her dad in the meantime.
どう
Right?
いやしかし
Do you think Dr. Nakabaki is... Oh... Is Dr. Nakabaki fucking Rentaro? Because it did say that Suzuha was meant to meet her dad at a particular place, but I don't know if the days match up. Because, like, the conference was, like, all the way back in July, I think. That was, like, July 31st, July 30th, around that time. But then Suzuha wanted to find her father in, like, pretty recently. Maybe, like, 2 days in the future. Yeah, that was 2 days in the... That was on August 13th, so that wouldn't have been the same thing. But when I show reluctance, Mari puffs out her cheeks.
ああオカリンってば
Ocarine,
ダメなんだよ
don't be like that.
約束はねちゃんと守
You
ら
have
な
to
き
keep
ゃ
your promise. What promise?
この前約束したでしょ
You promised, remember?
すずさんのお父さんはみんなで探そうって
We said we'd all look for Suzu-san's dad. That's right. We convinced her to stay by promising to help look for her father.
そうだったな
Yeah, I remember.
あのねすずさんがここに来たのはね
I know Suzu-san has a mission and stuff, but I think she also came
お父さんに会いたかったから
because she really wanted to meet her dad.
もしそうならマユシーは
Mayashi wants to make that happen. Mari feels that strongly about it, there's no way I can refuse.
椎名マユリ君って
Shina Mayuri,
いい子だ
you're
ね
such a nice girl. Suzuha sniffles.
その通りだよ
You're right.
この町に来れば会えると思
Thought
っ
I
た
could find him if I came to this town.
父さんがさ2010年に秋葉原にいたことは分かってるんだ
I know that he was in Akihabara in 2010.
本当にいるのか
So your father's real?
いるよ失礼だな
Of course he is.
この時代な
At
ら
this age,
きっとまだ若く
he's
て
probably still young and cool.
名前はバレルタイ
His name was Beryl Taitor, right? Probably a fake name.
そう
Yeah, that's right.
ああ外国人さん
Wow, a foreigner?
多
No,
分日本人
pretty sure he's
バレルタイ
Japanese.
ターはレジス
Beryl
タンス時代
Taitor
の
is
コードネ
his
ーム
code name.
だから
The
今の
Resistance.
2010年の時点だとまだそう名乗ってな
I
いと
don't
思う
think he's using it yet. Huh. Isn't it kind of weird to have your code name be Beryl Taitor and then your daughter have the code name John Taitor? Because I feel like you wouldn't want to establish that there is a relation between two operators, two agents. So That's why Suzuha calls herself John Taitor.
父さんの
I
本名
guess she
は
just
さ
calls herself that. But still, she probably shouldn't.
知らないんだ。
I don't know his real name.
実の娘なのにね。
Some daughter I am, huh? Suzuha looks like she's about to cry for an instant, but she quickly recovers it with a bitter smile.
教えてくれなかったし、聞かせてもらう
He
前に
died before he could tell me. So both Kurisu and her daughter, and her father die in the future. Could it have been the same event? Could it be that Rintaro and Kurisu die to some event in 2036? Hearing that, I realize how hellish the world she came from must be.
ではアマネという名はどこ？
What about your surname, Amani?
母さんのせいだよ。
That was my mother's maiden name.
つまり手がかりはなし。
So you have no leads.
手がかり。
Leads.
あ、
Oh,
そういえば。
there is one thing. So she claps her hands together and starts patting her pockets. A few seconds later, she reaches into one and pulls out
ピンバッジ。
Osham 3 asterisks A Polo? A pin. I've seen Suzuha fiddling with it before. It's just a regular pin, the kind you stick in your hat or bag.
なんか書いてあるよ。
There's something written on it. It reads, yeah, what a 7010. That's what it said.
これ、父さんの
This
形見なんだ
belongs to my dad.
形見。
A memento.
誰？ググってみろ。
Dara, Google it. Dara wants to search. It only gets incomprehensible foreign sites.
父さんは秋葉原周辺にいたらしいからさ。
He was here in
海外の
Akihabara, I
サイトは
think.
抜きにして
So
考
we
え
can
ていい
exclude the foreign sites.
日本語で OK ってことか
So basically, only sites in Japanese, please. He narrows the search down to Japanese sites, but even then, none of the results look relevant.
全然わかんね
Nothing.
でもこれはきっとヒントに
This
なる
has to be some kind of hint. With Suzuha's permission, I take a picture of the pin.
というわけで、すずさんのお父
Okay,
さん
all in
探し
favor of helping
に賛成の
Suzuha
人
find her dad? I want to argue that there's no time for that, but Mairi's right when she says that the time machine won't be ready for a while. I guess there's no harm in letting her have her way. After all, there's no point in running, not even with 2 days head start. Even if I dragged Mairi to the ends of the earth, we wouldn't be able to escape her death. I know that now.
反対はしない。
No objections?
おかりんありがとう
Thanks, Ocarina. Dara raises his hand in agreement. So does Kurisu. It's decided we'll help Suzuha find her father.
みんなサンキュー
Everyone, thank you.
でも私は
But I
あ
want to
く
be
まで
clear.
1975
My
年
mission to
にことを優先したい
1975 comes first.
そ
That
れ
was
で
my
父さん
dad's
の意
final
思だ
wish
ったから
after all.
てなわけでタイムマシン
But
修
we
理
still
の
haven't
めどが
found
立
him
った
by
ら
the time
父さんを探す
repairs
の
are
は諦め
complete.
るってことで
I think we should give up. Is that okay?
それでいいの
Are you sure?
そんだけ探して見つかんないならさつまり会える運命になかったってことだと思うし
If we still haven't found him by then it just wasn't meant to be. It's a relief to hear Suzuha say that.
でどうやって探すん
So where do we start?
ピンバッジしかヒントはないのだ。
Pin is our only hint.
これを元にするしかないだろ
We'll hit every store in Akiba that sells things like this. Maybe someone will know where it came from.
マニアなショップって
What kind of stores?
秋葉にはマニア
Akiba is full of niche
ア
stores
ンダーグラウンドのショップが
where you can find
数多く
strange
ある
and cool accessories. It's hard to sneak into Rodicon in the daytime. There isn't a crowd out front like before, but pedestrian traffic remains constant. It takes us about 30 minutes to find a way in. Crusoe's back at the lab working on the time leap machine. It needs to be complete by 2 p.m. on the 13th. If she's late, it could affect my ability to time leap, which would lower my chances of saving Mairi. Speaking of Mairi, she wandered off somewhere in search of Suzuha's father.
どうだ
How does it look? I call it to Daru, who's examining the flooded satellite, the time machine. While Suzuha and I keep a lookout, the hatch seemingly opens and closes when a person whose fingerprints were preemptively registered, Suzuha in this case, touches it. Daru crawls out of the machine. He's covered in sweat. His breathing is heavy. We quickly help pull his huge body out. The time machine is completely visible from the street. If someone were to see us here, they might report us to the police. It's been 2 weeks since the satellite appeared, but Akiba saw as tourists who come just to see it. We need to take care not to be noticed.
この中むちゃくちゃ暑い件について
So freaking hot in there.
蒸し風呂ってレベルじゃねえぞ
It's worse than a
この炎
sauna.
天下でマシ
I
ンの
spend
中
too
に
much
いたら
time in there.
干物になるね
I'll
マ
turn
ジ
into
で
Daru jerky.
ちなみにこのマシンバラ
By
ン
the
ス
way,
崩して
it's
下
not
に
gonna
落ちたり
fall
し
or
ないよ
anything,
な
right? The time machine is balanced precariously on the ledge, so the police have hooked up support wires, so Daru probably has nothing to worry about.
治りそう？
Can it be fixed?
いやまだ確証はないけど
Well, I still don't know for
ちょ
sure.
っと触ってみ
But
て
there
気
is one
づい
thing
た
I
んだよね
noticed just now.
これってなんか電話レンジ
It's
と似て
kind
る
of
かもっ
like
て
the phone wave.
じゃあ直せる可能性もある
That
んだろ
means there's a chance, right?
いやだから確証はないって
Said I'm
も
not
うちょ
sure.
っ
I
と
need
調
to
べない
poke
と
around some more.
誰よスーパーハカーよ
Daru, super haka. Everything depends on your skills now.
世界を救ったスーパーハカーお前
You are the super
2036年にお
haka
いて
who will save
タ
the
イムマ
world.
シンの母
In 2036, people will worship you instead of Kurisu, the
崇め
mother
立
of the
てま
time
つられることになるだ
machine.
ろ
ハッカーじゃなくてハッ
It's
カーっ
hacker.
て
How
言
many
えっ
times
つ
do
っ
I
て
have
ん
to
だ
tell
ろ
you?
うとにかく
Anyway, you have 2 days.
2日で
Do whatever it takes, Daru. I place my hand on Daru's shoulder and look straight into his eyes.
お前だけが頼りなんだ
You're our only hope.
自信はないよ
No
そ
promises,
もそもな
man.
んで2日なん
And why 2 days?
それは
Well, because that's when Myri will die, but I can't say that.
2日後がさリング特
2
異点
days,
を
the
作
weather
るのに
conditions will be
一番いい
perfect
気
for
象条件
creating
なんだ
the
よ
ring singularity.
それを逃すとあと1
If we
年
miss
は
that
次
window,
のチャンスが
we
ない
won't
わ
have
け
another chance until next year. Nice excuse, Suzuha.
そうだそういうことだ
Precisely.
2日で直せとか
Fix
無
it
茶
in 2
言うなっ
days.
つーの
That's just nuts.
ならばそんなお前に
But if you
ベイ
do,
リスと一日デー
you'll
トでき
earn
る
the
権
right
利
to
を
a date with Faris.
え
やってくれるな
Can you fix it?
いいですとも
No problem. Great, now I just need to figure out how I'm gonna convince Faris. Ocean 3 asterisks A 7D10. Is that like ASCII letters? We're searching for something to do with a cryptic logo. It's this mysterious pin. Honestly, I don't think it would be this difficult. Akiba has plenty of niche stores, but they're all for electronic goods and PC parts. There aren't that many selling accessories like Suzuha's pin. We check every one we can find, but kind of empty-handed. None of the store employees have any idea where it came from either. We even checked some shady stores in nearby neighborhoods like Konda, Ueno, and Asakasa. Still nothing. Suzuha and I return to the lab with heavy hearts.
おかえり
Welcome back. Chrissy emerges from the development room to greet us. She's alone.
その顔じゃ成果はなし
The
か
looks on your faces, I guess you didn't find anything.
ダルは
Where's Daru?
戻ってない暗くなっ
Doesn't
た
come
し
back yet. It's
直
already
接帰
dark,
った
so
んじゃ
then
ない
you went straight home? It's too dark to work at Radicon now. We can't use lights because that would be too conspicuous to the people below. Myri isn't around. Is she making any progress in the search for Zuha's father?
なんか悪いね
I feel bad.
こんなことしてる場合じゃ
No
ないの
time
に
for this.
お前のためではないすべ
Not
て
for you. We're doing it to
Myri
save Myri. Yeah. Start Daru's computer and search the net for communities of people who collect unique pins. I'll investigate tomorrow based on the information I find. There's a pin collection group on a site called Free Para, where everyone shows off their collections. I post there asking for more information. Sleeping on the couch and a loud alarm rings in my ears. Are you about to get a phone call? Are you about to get a phone wave from the future? A time leap? Is it CERN? I jump out to see Kurisu and Suzuha. Kurisu is holding her phone. That's the source of the sound.
Good morning.
Why'd you say it in English? Her sour expression says it's not good at all. Oh. I wish she'd put herself in my shoes and see what it's like to be woken up suddenly like that. Check the time on my phone. Just before 7 a.m. You came to wake me up, thanks.
別にモーニングコールしたわけじゃない。
I didn't do it for you. Did it for Myra.
岡部倫太郎に見てほ
I
し
asked
い
her
も
to
のがあっ
wake you
て
up for
さ
Kyra and
起こしてもら
Taro
った
for
の。
something I want to show you. Divergence? I realized there's a strange object sitting on the table in front of me. Where did you get this? Did it come from the ship?
これは
What's this?
ダイバージェンスメータ
A
ー。
divergence meter.
今私たちがいるこの世界線が
The
どこなの
number
かを
indicates the
数値で
divergence
表す
value
こ
of
と
the
ができる
current
んだよ。
world line. The meter displays 0.337187%.
私がもともといた
Okay, so we need to get to 1%, not
0% とした数値だから
0.1%.
あくまで相対的
Divergence
な
is
ものなんだ
measured
け
from
ど
my
さ。
original world line, which corresponds to 0.
作ったのか
You made this?
うん
No.
2036年か
I
ら
brought it
持って
with
きた
me from 2036.
うん
Huh.
これはニキシーか
These are Nixie tubes, right?
いいセンス
Whoever
だ
made this has
未
taste.
来ガジェット9号
I'll
に
happily
認定したい
double
ぐら
it.
いだ
Future gadget number 9.
これ一体どういう仕
How
組みなの？
exactly does it work?
世界線の
It
数
shouldn't
値化
be
なんて
possible to
可能と
measure
は思えない。
changes like that. Suzuha shrugs. Reading Steiner has the ability to see changes in divergence. So this must incorporate something from that. Maybe it's broken out of causality, kind of like how I think Rintaro is.
私もわかんない。
I don't know either.
わからない
You really don't know?
これ作ったの誰か知って
Can you
る？
guess who made it? How should I know?
君だよ。
You did.
Okabe
Okabe
Rintaro.
Rintaro.
は
Huh?
君が作った。確か
You made it 11 years from now.
ぐらいに
So you'd be 29.
君の持ってる特
Currently
殊な
works
力を
the
応
same way
用
your
させたらし
special
い
power
よ。
does.
そうなのか
I see.
このメーターがあれば岡部以外でも世界線の変動を確認できる。
So this meter lets
そうい
other
うことか。
people check world line divergence?
違う。
I wish.
多分ここに表示されてる数値が
Pretty
変化して
sure
も
only Okabe and
それ
Taro
に
would
気づける
notice
のは岡部
if the
倫太郎
number
だけ。
changed.
は？それじゃあ意味ないじゃない。もっとまともなもの作り
There's
なさ
no
いよ岡部。
point. Make something useful for once, Okabe. I ignore Cruce's complaints and look at the meter again. This is something I made. 15 years have passed since I completed it. 11 years will pass before I complete it. It's a strange feeling.
これの仕組みは作った本人しか知
Only
ら
the
ない。
person who made it
だから知りたかったら
knows how it
11年
works.
待つしかないかな。
Wait
そう
11
すれば
years.
自分
I'm
で
sure
答え
he'll
を
have
見
figured
つけ
it
られ
out
るは
by
ずだから
then.
未来で俺と会ったのか
Have you met me in the future? She did say I was an infamous terrorist in 2036. For some reason, Suzuha's expression darkens momentarily.
一度もないよ。
No, never.
そうか
Oh. Interesting.
でこのメーターを今ここで俺に見せ
So
た
why
ら
are you showing me this?
メーターの数値が 1% を超えたとき
When the meter reads over 1%, you've made it to the beta world line.
1%
1%.
そう1% を突破
Yes,
さえで
reach
きたら
1% divergence.
椎名真由里は
And you'll save Shina Mayuri. Stare at the glowing red numbers, they don't budge. Just another 0.6%. It seems so easy. There's 6 digits after the decimal point and no tens place. What does that mean? 6 digits after decimal point, no tens place? That means you can't reach 100% divergence, I guess? Wait. You can't reach 10% divergence, maybe. That's what it means. Something tells me it won't be as easy as it looks.
これは君にあげる。
You can
どう
have
せ
it.
私が持ってても
No
意味
point
な
in
い
me
しね。
carrying it around.
有意義に使ってよ。
I hope you'll find a use for it. Based on recommendations from the BBS thread, I spend the morning visiting stores in Akiba. My destination runs the gamut from otaku stores packed with anime goods to souvenir shops full of Olympic memorabilia. I even visit a few that specialize in locally manufactured goods. Although I hit just about every kind of store that could be considered niche, I'm unable to find anything that resembles Suzuha's pin. Maybe I should go all the way to Ikebukuro or Nakano. I start heading back to the lab, but just then a street vendor catches my eye. The storekeeper is a foreigner covered in tattoos. The table next to him is covered with accessories and other fashion items. This is the first time I've seen such a stylish street in Akiba. Most vendors just sell random junk. It's not like I have anything to lose, so I walk over and check out the selection. Among the various accessories, I see a number of metal pins. What a coincidence. Could you have a pin like Suzuha's? I don't see the Oshum whatever logo on any displayed accessories, but I'd better ask just to be sure. He's a foreigner, so maybe I should use English? Our eyes meet. His eyes are as bright and blue as the sky. Quickly look away. Damn it, he must think I'm a coward. Better get this over with.
Hey, master!
Hey, master.
Mad scientist. So cool! Son of a bitch!
はい、何ですか？
Hi, can I help you? He smiles a wide-toothy smile, nice teeth, and answers in Japanese. I was hoping for more of a reaction.
ちょっと聞きたいことがあ
I
る。
have a question, if you don't mind. I take this photocopy of Suzuha's pin out of my pocket.
これに見覚えが
Does this look familiar? The man stares at it for a while and shrugs and shakes his head in the exaggerated manner typical of Westerners.
これの出所が知りたい。
I want to know where it came
調べる
from.
ことができない。
Can you help me find out?
思い出し
Remember.
Sorry.
Sorry.
ちょっと難しいですね。
It's a little difficult, eh? What's he saying?
By the way, これはどこで手に入れたものなんですか？
Where do you get this thing?
それを知りたい。報酬を
That's
出す
what I want to know. I'll compensate
ご
you.
めんなさい。
I'm sorry. He apologizes in broken Japanese. It looks like this is another dead end. Just in case I give him my contact information, ask him to get in touch if he finds out anything, then I turn to leave.
岡部倫太郎。
Okabe Rintaro. So I was standing a short distance away. She's holding a drink. It's my favorite Dr. Pepper. No, wait, that's cola.
Please.
Sup?
飲む？
Want a drink? I accept the offer and quench my thirst while leaning on the roadside fence. Is this what happens if I become friends with her? Am I gonna get an achievement? Accept the offer and quench my thirst while leaning on the roadside fence. Last time I saw her, Suzuha was on her way to Konda to continue the search. How long has she been standing here?
成果は
Anything?
なし。
Nope.
それよりさ、さっきの英語。
So what was with your English back there?
なんかバカっぽかった。そうクールって
It。sounded dumb. So cool.
この時代だと、ああいう英語が
Is
標
that
準なの
standard English in this era?
そんなわけあるか。
Of course not.
そうなんだ。じゃあ、岡部倫太郎
Oh, so it's an Okabe original.
私の生まれた時代にはさ、
There's no overseas travel in my time,
よくわかんないんだよね。
so I wouldn't know.
海外旅行がない。
No overseas
行ったこ
travel?
とがないではなく。
What you mean at all?
そう。
Pretty much.
こうなんて娯楽はなかった。
Travel permits are hard to get.
渡航許可はめったに下りなかったし
They never issue one for a vacation.
だから外国人を見た
I've
の
never seen a foreigner before coming to this time. Huh, so I guess that means in her time, in 2036, she was still in Japan, so it's not like it was happening in America or whatever. Well, it probably was, all the dystopia stuff was happening in America, but that's not where she was. So in the future, no one's allowed to leave Japan. Japan was like that a few centuries ago too, when the Tokugawa shogunate closed the country to the west. Sounds like CERN set international relations back hundreds of years. Perhaps why there's no war in Suzuha's time. It's hard for conflicts to emerge when races and cultures can't interact. Sounds kind of like a prison with invisible walls administered by CERN and the Committee of 300. I mean, ending war is obviously a good thing, but... Anyway, there's no point thinking about the distant future now. We need to come up with a new plan. The sunlight beats my head, making it hard to think. I feel like I'm standing in the sauna. Why does the sun hate me so much? Shining in the center of the sky like it owns the damn place. Damn it, why can't we find any information on that pin? Suppose it's no skin off my back if we don't find Suzuha's father. As long as Daru fixes the time machine, nothing else matters. So why do I feel so bad about my lack of progress? I really don't know. Maybe I'm just frustrated by my own powerlessness. I can't save Mayuri. I can't fix Suzuha's time machine. I can't even help Kurisu with a time leap machine upgrade. So what am I good for? The only thing I can do is help Suzuha find her father.
もしかして近年中に作られるピンバッジなんだろうか。
Maybe this pin is
まだ
newer
できていないと。
than we think. I mean, maybe it hasn't been made yet. Suzuha stretches and looks at me with a calm smile.
やっぱさ、父さんとは会えない。
Maybe I'm not meant to meet him. I mean,
こんだけ探して
I've
も
tried
ないこと
everything and still no
もう
sign.
無理無理。
It's just not in the
全然無理だね
cards, I guess. I feel a surge of anger at her words. Here I'm stewing in self-loathing. She acts like it doesn't matter.
諦めるのか。まだあと
How
1
can you
日
give
残っ
up?
ているぞ。
We still have one more day.
何怒ってんの？
Why are you getting mad?
みんなお前のためを思って頑張っているのだと分かってい
Everyone's
るのか。
fighting for your sake. Don't you get it? That's not true.
俺だってマユリを助けることを何より優先したいんだ。
Me? I want to prioritize Mayuri over everything else.
それでもお前はラボメンであり仲間だ。
You're still a lad, them, a friend.
その仲間が困ってい
Your
るから
friend's in
助けたい。
trouble. You want to help them.
そんなマユリの気持ちを
That's
汲ん
how
で
Mayuri
こ
felt,
うして
and I
探してい
agree.
るのに
That's why I'm searching.
お前が真っ先に諦めてどうする。
So how dare you be the first to give up?
怒鳴んないでよ。
You don't have to yell.
あまり俺を萎えさせるな。
Don't disappoint me like this. I tell myself to calm down. It's just my own feelings of impotence boiling over. There's no time for this.
悪かったよ。でも君さ、言い方が
I'm sorry, but
上
maybe
から
you
目
should
線
think
すぎる
about
と
how
思う
I
よ。
feel. I realize that we have an audience. Some pedestrians are grinning at us like they think we're a bickering couple or something. I take a deep breath.
言い過ぎたのなら謝る。
You're right, I shouldn't have said that. It's too awkward to make eye contact. So I look around pretending to think.
さてこれからどうするか。
Alright, what next? I wonder how the other lab members are progressing. I'm especially concerned about Daru. Depending on the situation, he might need some relief. He's been working in the heat for hours, so we should bring him something cold to drink. And then there's Mayuri. She's been working alone, trying to find some information on Suzuha's father. If I close my eyes, I can still recall her deaths in every detail. I resist her urge to pound my head against the wall. Although we still have over 24 hours before that happens, I can't help but worry about leaving her alone. But currently, all I can do is search for that pin. We decided to try Ikebukuro as our last stop for today. It'd be nice to visit home, but I don't have the time. Besides, Suzuha's with me. Our search turns up nothing. As the evening wears on without a single lead, Suzuha and I grow quieter and quieter. We're exhausted from walking. We can't shake the feeling that all our efforts are futile. This isn't good,
そういえば
by the way. try starting a conversation. I should to talk about the future. After all, she is a time traveler. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance. Remember how shocked Kurisu was to learn that she only lives to be 44? Now I was told I'd become a terrorist.
2036年でも俺は本当に有名なのか
Am I really famous in 2036?
テロリストとしてね。
As a terrorist.
そうか
Right.
それで俺は一体どんなテロ行為
So what did I do to be called a terrorist?
セルに反逆したの。君はさ、
You rebelled against CERN.
私が所属してたレジス
You're
タン
actually one of the
設立メ
founding
ンバーの
members
一人だったんだよ。
of the resistance.
私の父さんと同じくね。
Just like my dad. But you don't know your dad, so your dad is probably just Rentaro. I helped found the resistance. I guess it makes sense given what we're going through now. Zuha's from the future of this timeline where Mayuri is doomed to die and where CERN kidnaps Kurisu and forces her to build a time machine. In a future like that, how could I not rebel against CERN? Rebelling against the dark powers that control the world from the shadows, destroying the ruling structure of the world, creating a new age of chaos. Weren't those always my ambitions as a mad scientist?
くだらない
How stupid.
くだらない？
Stupid.
マユリを助けることもできずのうのうと生き
How can I
続
still be chasing some Chinibyo fantasy
中二病
when I
みたい
couldn't
なことを
even
している
save Mayuri?
世界に自由を取り戻そうとする。
You're fighting to free humanity.
だと思うけ
I
ど。
think it's a noble cause. So as part of the resistance I formed, does that mean she's my subordinate in the future?
俺はどんな男だった
What sort of man am I? Zuha's expression darkens.
だから、私は会ったこと
I
ないって
said,
言っ
we
たでしょ。
never met, remember? Never met, just like how you never met Beryl Titor.
そうだったか
Never?
君はさ
Never.
セルに
You were killed
殺されたの。
by CERN
2025年に。
in 2025. 15 years. 15 plus 18. 33. So that's 4 years after he makes the divergence meter. Was killed by the same people who killed Mayuri. They had no reservations about murdering an innocent girl. I doubt they would hesitate to kill a terrorist.
もっと早く教えとくべきだったかも。
Maybe I should have told you
わ
sooner.
かるでしょ？
Understand,
未来を変えない
if you don't change the future,
君はあと15年
you're
で
going
死
to
んで
die in 15 years.
椎名真由里も助からない。君も助からない。
Shina Mayuri will die.
マキセ
You will die.
無理やり
Makise
セルに協力
Kurisu
させられてる
will be a slave to CERN.
ラボメンは
It ends badly for every lab mem.
だろう
What about Daru?
彼の名前は聞いたことないな。
I don't remember hearing about
ウ
him.
ィザード級ハッカーの伝説
I have heard legends of a
ち
wizard
らっと聞い
class
たことがある
hacker,
けどね。
though. Oh.
そもそもウィザード級ってどういう意味
But I don't
なの
understand what
か知ら
wizard
ないけど
class means in the first place. Huh. That's language Rentaro uses. Wizard class, I coined that term. I can imagine Daru slowly insinuating himself into every corner of the internet until he becomes a godlike virtual presence that not even CERN can comprehend.
とにかく
Ghost in the shell?
君たちだけを見れば
Anyway, I don't want that to happen to you guys.
だからなおさら私が IBN 5100
That's one more reason I need to find an IBM
未来を変え
1500
なきゃって思ってる
and change the future.
この時代に来るまでは君たちは
Till I
遠い
came
存
to
在
this
だったけど
time,
今で
you
は
guys were just stories, history,
仲間だしさ
but now you're my friends.
なんとかしたいんだ
I want to save you.
助かる
Appreciated.
お前はこれからも永遠にラボメンだ
You're a lab mem, now and forevermore.
Thank you
Assistant, are you sure I can finish the time leak machine in a day? We still haven't found our lifter substitute, remember? I can't complete the upgrade without it. Oh, we haven't told her it's the CRT. Are already told Gracie that I was confident in her ability to complete the machine on time, but it occurs to me that I forgot to tell her about the 42-inch CRT. I lift the 42-inch CRT downstairs. The electrical discharge phenomenon occurs when it's turned on, so don't worry about it, just finish the upgrade. There, that should do it. Send a reply and decide to keep searching for the pin with Suzuha in just a bit longer. Time is quickly running out. Is there anything that we can do? It's early evening, but the roof of Radicon is still hotter than hell. When I provide Daru with a refreshing gift, Dr. Pepper, a frown appears on his sweaty face.
ここはキンキンに冷えたカロリーゼロのコ
You're
ーラ
supposed to
だ
give me
ろ
an ice cold
常識
zero
的
calorie
に考え
cola.
て
Common sense, man. Forget he's a cola guy. No sense letting it go to waste. I drink the Dr. Pepper myself. Daru and Suzuha start discussing the time machine. Maria and I watch it from the short distance away.
ねえねえオカリン、あの人工
Hey
衛星
Ocarine,
が
isn't it amazing
タイムマシンだったなん
that
て
the satellite
びっくりしたね。
was a time machine?
あ
Yeah,
あ、そうだ。
I guess so. I thought that Titor's time machine was a car, a 1970 Chevy. It never even occurred to me to suspect the satellite. Dog. I mean, I'm sure he probably said Chevy just to like throw off the CERN people. I should know better than to take anything for granted. In retrospect, the satellite was suspicious from the start. Not only had it appeared out of nowhere, but Titor only started posting online after it showed up. I'm disappointed in myself for not realizing the connection.
ビルに突き刺さっちゃって
Me
るけ
too.
ど、すずさんが無事
As
で
in,
よか
I'm
った
also
ね。
disappointed in you. I'm glad Suzu-san wasn't hurt in the crash. I doubt it was anything like a crash. Probably just appeared there, displacing the wall, which then collapsed around it. After all, the time machine isn't self-propelled, it doesn't fly.
あれって操作がとっても難しいんだって。
I heard it's really hard to drive. I guess she heard that from Suzuha.
重力うんたらかんたら装置の
If the gravitational whatchamacallit coordinates are just a teensy bit off,
ゼリーマンになっ
the whole time machine becomes a jellyman
なんだそうです。
and goes bloop.
しかもね、あのタイムマシンって
And she even said her time machine's unstable
あんまり安定して
since it's not a CERN model.
1975年に行く時が
I'm worried about her trip to 1975.
二人乗りだったらね。
Do you think I should go with her?
一緒に行ってあげられたのにね。
Wonder if I'd fit.
お前が一緒に行ってどうするのだ。
What would you do in 1975?
決まってるよ。すずさん
I cheers Suzu-san on, of course.
大丈夫。
I'll hold her hands super
一緒
tight
だから大
and
丈
tell
夫
her
だよ
that
って
everything's going to be okay. Something tells me that won't be much help.
ねえねえオカリン、あのタイムマシン
Nene Ocarine, do you think the time machine has a name?
名前か。
A name. That's the least of what I want to know about the time machine. Time permitting, I like to spend a whole day picking Suzuha's brain. Pretty sure John Titor's time machine has a model number. The John Titor from 2000 might not have been Suzuha. There's no John Titor in 2000 on this world line after all. Although I suppose it's possible that Suzuha will drop by 2000 after traveling to
気にな
1975.
るならタイターに直接聞けばいい。
If you want to know, just ask Titor.
あ、そうだね。まゆしうっ
Oh yeah,
してたよ。
why she didn't think of that? Myri giggles and runs off to talk to Suzuha. She comes back quickly.
名前あった。
It has a name.
どんな名前だったんだ。
What is it? Is it called Chevy? FG204 or something something.
って
She said something something.
っていうかね、ダルくんと
Anyway, don't you think Daru-kun and Suzuha
似合いだと思わない？
are a good match?
は
Huh? Mari's jumping all over the place today. Like a Daru and Suzuha again. Would they be?
あ、お似合いか。
How do you figure Daru's all about
前
forest,
なのだぞ。
you know?
あ、そっか。
Oh,
そうなのかな。
really? She tilts her head to the side. Good grief. Myri and I aren't of any use. I prefer to leave Dar and Suzuha to it and resume the search for Suzuha's father, but Myri seems happy just sitting there. We don't have any leads on the pin or its owner. Maybe 2 days just aren't enough. No, that's quitters talk. Like I told Suzuha, I don't want to give up. Besides, even if we don't get the information we need this time, I can use the time loop machine to repeat these 2 days until we do.
そういえばマユリ、コス作りは
Oh
どうし
yeah,
た？
Myri, what happened to your costumes? There's only a few more days until Kamima. I remember Myri pulling several all-nighters to get her costume done. Has that changed?
もう2着はできて
Oh,
るよ
I already made 2 costumes.
楓ちゃん
One for Kaede-chan,
ふぶきちゃんの
another for Fubuki-chan.
3着目はルカ子に
What are you making a third one for Lukaku? Lukaku?
そうなんだけどねルカちゃんが説得でき
Yeah,
な
I
か
was,
った
but I
から
couldn't convince her.
今回は
So I
諦め
gave
た
up
の
this time.
ねえねえマユシもタイムマシンもっとよく見てきていい
Hey,
か
can
な
Maishi take a closer look at the time machine?
ダルたちの邪魔はするなよ。
Just don't get in their way.
はーい
Okie dokie, hopefully she doesn't press any button that's important. Mari beams happily and runs over to the time machine. She's acting like this is a field trip. Behind her, the sun glows dark and orange on the horizon. It's quite a view from up here. After a few minutes watching the sunset in silence, I realized that Suzuha is standing behind me. She must have come over as Myri left. Her shadows are long and murky in the fading light.
橋田至ってすごいね
Ashida Ataru is amazing.
突貫工事
He said if things go
う
well,
まくすると
he could have the
明日には
time
直せる
machine
かも
fixed by tomorrow.
ダルの実力は折り紙付きだ。
He's a man who gets things done.
見た目は不節制そうで冴えない感じ
And
な
he
のに
looks so unhealthy and slow.
見た目で判断するな。
Don't judge a book by its cover.
考えを改める
Yeah, I have a better impression of him now.
あのさ
Hey,
今言わないと機会を永遠に
there's
逃しち
something I
ゃ
want
い
to
そう
say, and I feel like I'll never get another chance.
なんだ。大げさだな。
Why so melodramatic?
私さ君たちには
I'm really
本当
grateful
に
to
感
you,
謝してるんだ
all of you.
初めてこの時代に来た時
When I came to this
私を知って
time,
る人は誰もいなくて
I didn't know anyone.
戦
I
って
was
ばっ
all
かり
alone
で
in a
私の
world
時代とは
completely different
全
from
然
mine.
違っててこの時代の方が
This era is so peaceful. That's a wonderful thing.
なんだか私にとって
It
は
scared me.
すごく
All I
怖か
knew
っ
was the fight against CERN.
たでもさ
And now I have friends.
自分の全てを晒せる
Real
友達
friends.
うん
Who I can share my
仲間
secrets
がで
with.
きた私が生まれる前に生きていた人たちと出会えて
All these people who lived here before I was born are working so hard for my sake.
とっても奇妙で
It's a strange feeling.
だけどとっても嬉しいんだよね
Strange feeling, but a happy one too.
その気持ちは本当だから
Wanted you to know that. Suha's tone is wistful. Why? I try to speak, but she continues for I
この時
can.
代に来ることができて君たちと同じ時間を過ごす
Living with you guys in this time,
私本当に楽しかっ
it's
た
been really fun.
っていうか君たち
When I met
みん
you,
な揃いも揃って我が強くて
you were all so
癖も
strange,
あっていろいろ
unique,
と濃すぎて
and over the top.
最初はなんだこいつらなんて
I was
思っ
kind of
てた
shocked
け
at
どさ
first, actually.
いつの間にか
Before I knew it,
君たちといる時間が楽しくなっ
I
て
started to enjoy spending time with you.
2036年はさとっても平和で
2036 is peaceful too.
喧嘩すら
People don't even fight anymore.
知ってた
Did you know that?
知るわけがない。俺は
How could I?
2036
I'm not even alive in 2036, right? Oh, right.
ご
Sorry.
めんとにかくさ
Anyway, people don't fight
お
ever
よそ争い
about
に名の
anything.
付くものは
All forms of conflict, war included, have vanished
全部
Who?
消えちゃった
without a trace.
その代わり
Instead,
みんな死んだ魚みたい
everyone
な
has
目を
dead eyes like fish.
誰も覇気がなくて
No one has ambition, nobody dreams. They just trudge through their lives without a single complaint.
笑いはするけど怒ったり
Oh, sure, people smile. They never get angry or sad.
個性なんて誰も持ってなかった。みんなロボットみたい。
There's no individuality. Everyone's a robot.
この前君が私に
You got really mad at me before, remember?
あの時さすごくびっくりして
I was really
すごくショックだ
surprised.
ったんだけど同時に
But at the same time,
すごく嬉しく
I
なっ
was
た。
really happy.
変なやつだな。
You're a strange girl.
確かに
Guess so. So looks at the time machine. Daria and Mayuri standing next to it, talking cheerfully about something or another.
君のラボに出入りしてるみんなは生き生きしてて
You're all so bright and full of life. I envy you.
椎名ゆりりも橋田至も
Shina, Mayuri, Hashira, Taru, even Makise
そ
Kurisu.
れに
And of course, you.
何をバカな。
Don't be ridiculous. There's nothing enviable about me. I'm worthless. I can't even save Mayuri.
私もみんなみたいになりたいって思ったよ。
I want to be more like you.
俺からすれば
If you ask me,
すごいと思うぞ。
you're the amazing one.
そう言ってもらえると
I'm
嬉しいかも。
happy to hear you say that.
こうして頑張れてるのも君た
It's
ちの
thanks to all of you that I'm still going strong.
ほんのちょっとでもラボ
Being
メ
a
ンの
lab
一員
man,
になれて
even for just a little while,
よかった。
was great. Mitchu smiles, a soft, sad smile that tears at my heart. What does it mean?
ほんのちょっとの間でも
Being with you guys, even for just a little while,
よかった。
was great.
鈴葉
Suha.
岡部倫太郎きっ
Change the future of Kabe Rintaro.
と未来を変えてね。
Make it a world like this one,
自由な世界に変えて
where people can be free.
おいどうしたんだ。なぜそんなに
Hey,
関心
come
を
on.
持たないのだ。
Why are you being so sentimental? Does she not want to go to 1975? I mean, she's got a time machine, so can't she just come back afterward? Even as I think I realize how wrong I am, of course. When Suha completes her mission and brings us the IBM 5100, the world line will change. The future will be rewritten. The 2036 she knows will cease to exist. To hear her describe it, the future is an awful place, but even so, it was her home. She has friends there, I'm sure, comrades in arms and memories of her father, Beryl Taitor. Once the future changes, all of that will be lost to her forever. No wonder she's getting sentimental.
タイムマシンが治ったら
After we fix the time machine,
宴会を開こう。
let's have a party.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's. Thank you. And yet she's still smiling that sorrowful smile. Afterwards, I hit the streets again in search of the pin. The day ended without a single lead, so I reluctantly returned to the lab and tried searching the internet. A couple of hours later and still no luck. So far I've accomplished absolutely nothing. My frustration is mounting. I can time leap again without... Will that really help us find Suzuha's father? Oh, is it a phone wave from the future? Who is it?
俺だ。
It's me. What?
Hi, Mr. Okabe Rintaro.
The voice is heavily accented and I barely make it out. Who is this guy?
捨てるんか。
CERN? I jump to my feet and scan the room, then run to the window and check the road below. No suspicious figures in sight. Cruiser comes out of the development room and gives me a questioning look, but I wave her back inside.
セルンとは何です
CERN? What is that? I gulp and carefully choose my words.
名乗ってもらおう。
Identify yourself.
おたく、one more afternoon うちの
You, one
フ
more
ァクトリーに問い合わ
afternoon,
せに来
came
て
to our
テレフ
factory,
ォンナンバーを
make
教えていた
inquiry,
ですよ
and told me your telephone, you know.
お前は何を言っているんだ。
Factory? No, wait. I've heard this broken Japanese before. Strange Japanese filters through my brain, connecting synapses. That's right, it's that foreign street vendor. How is being a street vendor the same as a factory? We met this afternoon in Akiba.
特定した。Nice to meet you.
Identified, nice.
どういたしまして
Oh, you're welcome.
私自主制作してます
I do custom work. Yesterday night, a guest come here, I remembered.
そのゲストがメイクプリーズピンバッジがユウが持ってきたやつと
That guest was
セー
please
ムだったのよ
make pin badge, same one you had. I don't quite get what he's saying, but he's really excited about it.
今すぐそっちに行く
I'll head there right now. Go to the same spots before, although the stand's already closed. The Westerner is waiting for me.
おー岡部ヘロー
そのゲストとやらはどこ行った
Where'd that guest of yours go?
クライアントカムヒアなのは yesterday のこと
Client
よ
come
ろしい
here was yesterday time. Blue-eyed white man shrugs his shoulders. So it was yesterday. He contacted me because he remembered.
そいつの連絡先は
What's his contact info? His name and address?
ドクですゲストはシミュレーションだ
Poison.
け
Guest just for simulation. Private information have nothing. Poison. Guest just for simulation. Private information have nothing. Are the first like 5 words like poorly translated, or like he said things that he thought meant something but it came out differently? So last night someone came by wanting to make metal pins with the same design as Suzuha's. Who died of poisoning? Or the guest was just a simulation? So there's no private information? I'm not following.
Japanese
very studious in awarding private information. Become nervous and serious, yes? That doesn't help.
If guest
had gave name or telephone number, however, no leak. That is business. I can't leak info. Fatigue suddenly weighs down my shoulders. I don't understand what he's saying anymore. My head is full of question marks. In hindsight, I should have brought Cruz to speak English for me. I guess I'll just have to wing it.
そいつはどういうやつだった
What did your customer look like? Man? Woman? Well,
so young
or so middle,
Japanese
have young face. Just by look. No understand.
特徴は
Anything else? Maybe a judo fighter? A pro wrestler?
なんだ
What? Judo? Pro wrestler?
プロレスラー
What do you mean by that?
それがどうした
Yes!
Yeah. That wasn't a yes or no question. What the hell do you mean? As in, you're correct. You understood what he was saying, maybe?
Balloon だよ
Ah, balloon. What's balloon? So they're fat?
柔道
Balloon, judo, pro wrestling. Daru? He's kind of big. I don't know. Good. No, not good. Are you trying to confuse me? I want to ask more questions, so the foreigner suddenly sees a policeman walking by and runs off. I consider chasing him, decide against it to avoid police attention. I give up. The search is a dead end. We barely have any time left to find Beryl Titor. Our time leap again starting at 2 p.m. tomorrow. Looks like all I can do is wait until Christina's done working, then leap to this suspicious character. Leap to the time this suspicious character appears at the stand. Kurusu carefully connects the 2 cords she's holding.
完成
It's done. The time leap machine is complete. It's 2:30 p.m. on the 13th, about 20 minutes later than before. Kurusu walks into the lounge with a satisfied look on her face. It's just her, me, and Suzuha in the lab. I had Daru and Mayuri head to the Radicon ostensibly to work on the time machine.
タイムリープマシーンか
So it's a time leap machine. Suzuha gazes at the now complete machine in awe. I've already explained to her how time leaping works. It's as different as can be from Suzuha's time machine, which can physically displace actual bodies.
未来の記憶を思い出させるっていうのは
It makes you remember the future, right? That's pretty interesting. Suzuha crosses her hands behind her head and looks up at the ceiling.
空想とかもしかしてっていう推測とか
Intuition, sixth sense,
直感
deja vu.
そういうのってさ実際には未来の記憶
Wonder if those things are actually you recalling future memories.
2036年時点だと記憶は
Some of CERN's research in my time came up with the theory that memories are a way of sharing information across world lines.
それと似たようなものなのかも。
Maybe it's similar to that.
岡部の力リーディングシュタイナーが
I just wish we knew more about Okabe's reading Steiner thing.
岡部だけの特殊能力なのか
Is it unique to Okabe?
全人類
Or
が
does
その資質を
everyone
持
have
って
the
る
potential for it?
岡部だけがたまたま
Okabe's is just stronger by coincidence.
一つ確かなこと
One thing's for certain. My consciousness leaps to the past along with my memories.
それがなぜなのか
I still don't understand why that is. It would make more sense if you experienced a change in the present, like you do when we send a D-mail.
記憶に意識は依存してるのかな
Does your consciousness depend on your memories?
意識って形として存
Problem
在
is
して
that
るわけじゃ
consciousness
ないの
doesn't
が
have a
やっぱり
form that we can see.
魂も同じ。
Same goes for soul. Those things are still in the realm of religion.
2036年でもさ、
Even in 2036, the existence of the soul hasn't been proven,
意識
and
を
nobody's
形として
proven
証
what
明した
forms
人はいないんだ。
consciousness either.
そうちょ
I
っと
see, that's a little disappointing.
意識が過去へ飛んだことで
Sending my consciousness back has let me change some future events with more precision than D-mail. But other events are locked in by convergence. I can change the method of Myri's death, but never the fact that she dies.
違うよ。
That's not how it works.
未来は確定してる。
Future is always determined.
ならば過程が変化した
But
の
why does the path there change?
世界線が変動してたから。
Because the world line changes.
岡部倫太郎が過去へ飛んで、
When you leap into the
本来
past
とは別の
and
行動を
take
取ったこと
different
で
actions from
ダイ
before,
バージェンスが
divergence changes, if only a little bit.
でもその変動は
In most cases, that fluctuation will amount to more than 0.0001% on the divergence meter.
ちょっとしたことの場合、全く
Small
誤差が発生
changes
しない
might
場合
not
だって
register at all.
原因が変化することでさ、
When you change the cause,
すでに
the
同時
effect
に存
merely
在してい
shifts
る
to a
別の世界
separate,
線へと
already
変わっただけ
existing
なの。
world line.
しかも、その2つの世界線は
Since those two world lines are almost exactly the
変
same,
化なんてほとんど感じ
you
られない
barely
はず。
feel any difference. So is that why reading Steiner didn't
変
react?
わる前の世界線は消滅したわけじゃなくて
It's not like the previous world line disappears, it keeps existing as another possible world line.
その辺は多世界解釈なのね
That's a many worlds interpretation, right? So I guess everything we did with the D-mail was insignificant enough that he didn't feel it with reading Steiner. But he feels everything with the time leap. But I mean, he kind of did feel the D-mails a bit. But he definitely feels the fucking bigger stuff, I guess. That's the many worlds interpretation,
いず
right?
れにしてもパラレルワ
In
ール
any
ドじゃない
case, they're not parallel worlds.
未来は再構成されていると
So is the future reconstructed?
そういうことになるのかな。
I guess you could say that. I'm confused again. Maybe it's impossible for me to fully understand the structure of the universe. Anyway, that's enough discussion. It's time for me to leap again. I explain the situation to Kurisu and have her activate the time leap machine immediately. It's the night of the 11th. I went back about 40 hours. My objective is to keep watch on the street vendor's nightstand and hope that Zuha's father might appear. I sense Zuha elsewhere. I don't want her to be disappointed if I come up empty-handed. Standing out of sight, a short distance away from the stand, munching on energy bars and drinking soy milk to appease my growling stomach. I've already been here for 2 hours. I forgot to ask what the exact time the suspicious character appeared, so I had to begin my stakeout before sunset. Now it's 8 p.m. and the stand looks like it's about to close. Is this another waste of time? That foreigner give me false information? Just as I'm finishing my milk, someone approaches the stand. Is that... Jump out of cover. Daru? Yep. Daru commissioned it.
Gege!
Yeah.
Okarin!
Ocarine? Why'd the music change? Daru jumps in surprise. But I'm the one who's really shocked here. What are you doing here? I was gonna ask the same question. The storekeeper's looking at us funny, so we decided to change locations. Alright, Daru. What were you doing at that street stand? Don't tell me you're trying to counterfeit duplicates of Taitor's pin. Fine. I won't tell you then. So that's what happened. Daru's suspicious character that the foreigner told me about. So all this stuff about judo, pro wrestling, and balloons was referring to Daru's size. Could he have been more confusing? Damn, it was all for nothing. Good thing I didn't bring Suzuha along. So why were you trying to make counterfeit versions of the pin? I wasn't trying to counterfeit it. Close enough. Well, I meant it as a backup plan, I guess. Wanishi is gonna be sad if we don't find her old man, right? So that happens, I'll show her the badges I made, and we'll lie that her dad was here. So you'll give her false hope. You don't have to put it like that. Remember, there are good lies and bad lies. Bad lies hurt people, good lies save them. What Roge did you get that from? Kuradan. It's not a Roge, it's a visual novel that teaches you the meaning of life. So shut up. I assume that's supposed to be a reference to Clanad? So should I call off Operation Fake Taitor? Do you really think that will make Suzuha happy? Daru's expression suddenly turned sad. Wanishi told me not to tell anyone, but... Guess I'd better tell you. He's got a big mouth as usual. Still, he seems dead serious, I better hear him out. I heard this from Wanishi when we were discussing the repairs. Her time machine can only leap to the past. What? First, I don't understand what he means. Nonsense. Taitor's time machine could travel both ways. Did you actually see it? Well, no. Besides, when you say Taitor, you mean the one who appeared in 2000, don't you? I don't know anything about that Taitor. That's right, the Taitor I know and Suzuha aren't necessarily the same person. Although their time machines are similar, there are significant differences. For example, one looks like a Shibi and the other looks like a satellite. So, wait. When she leaves, she can't come back. You're saying that if she goes to 1975, she can't return to 2010? Oh, without living like 35 years in real time. Are you serious? Does that mean Suzuha's time machine can never return to 2036? What if Rintaro, in an effort to stop Suzuha from permanently sending herself back, sends himself back to 1975, forces himself to live like 25 years or whatever, 35 years, And then he becomes Dr. Nakabaki. And then the satellite appears with Suzuha in it, hoping to find Dr. Nakabaki, who is his father, who is her father. And at the same time kills Kurisu for some reason. I don't know.
だからさっきからそう言ってるじゃんか。
Did I just say that?
それはタイムマシンとしては欠陥品だろ。
Then it's defective.
そう、あのタイムマシンは
She said the time machine was incomplete. Incomplete? Incomplete?
セルンの技術をパクってアマネ氏の
According
親父
to
さんがこっ
Amanishi,
そり独自に
her
作
old
った
man
もの
built
ら
it
しい
in
んだけ
secret
ど
by reverse engineering certain
親
technology.
父さんがセルンに殺されたせいで未
But
完成
CERN
の
killed
ま
him
まなん
before
だ
he
って
could complete it.
それでも過去には
Amanishi
飛べるから
insists that's fine as long as she can leap to the past. But
それは確かな話なんだ。
are you sure about this?
本人がそう言ったしアマネ氏
She
が
said so
嘘をついて
herself.
ない限りはマジだと思う
I
よ
don't think she was lying.
つうわけで今この時代にタイムマシンの修理が終わるまで
She
に
doesn't meet
親
her
父
old
さんと
man
会って
before the
おか
time
ない
machine
と
is repaired.
もう二度と会う機会はないかもしんないじゃん
She might never get another chance. So that's why he was trying to make a copy of that pin as evidence that Suzuha's father was here.
だがやはり偽造は
But making a fake version of her father's pin isn't going to solve anything. A lie is a lie.
バレなければ
But if we don't get caught... I waved Daru's silent and massaged my temples. Need to think. What difference does it make? True, Suzuha might be sad about missing her father, but that's none of my business. My top priority is Mayuri's safety. That's right. I mustn't let my emotions control me. I need to be more rational, more logical. There's a Japanese proverb, he who pursues two hares will catch neither. However, a sad smile on Suzuha's face. Now I understand what it meant. I feel something tighten deep inside my chest. Next day, as night falls, I summon all lab members except Kurisu to Radicon. It's boiling hot on the rooftop even in the morning. When I provide Daru with a refreshing gift, cola, his sweaty face lightens up.
おお、オカリンここでキンキンに冷えたカロリーゼロ
An
のコーラ
ice
の
cold
差し入れ
zero calorie
とか
cola.
気が利き
How
すぎだ
thoughtful
ろ
of you. Daru happily takes the cola and chugs it straight from the bottle. Afterward, Daru and Suzuha start discussing the time machine. Mayuri and I watch from a short distance away.
ねえねえオカリンあの人工衛星は
Hey,
タイム
Ocarine.
マシンだったんだ
Isn't it amazing that the satellite was a time machine?
あ
Yeah,
あ、そうだな。
I guess so.
ビルに突き刺さっちゃってるけどすずさんが無事でよかったね
I'm glad Suzusan wasn't hurt in the crash.
あれって操作がとっても難しいんだ
I heard it's really hard to drive.
重力うんたらかんたら装置の座標がちょっとでも
The gravitational whatchamacallit coordinates are just a teensy bit off. The whole time machine becomes a jellyman
か
and goes bloop.
しかもねあのタイムマシンって
And she even said her time machine's unstable
あんまり安
since
定
it's
して
not
ない
a
って
CERN model.
1975年に行く時が心配だな
I'm worried about a trip to 1975.
二人乗りだったらね一緒に行ってあげられた
Do
の
you
に
think I should go with her? I wonder if I'd fit.
お前が一緒に行ってどうする
What would you do in 1975?
決まってるよ
I'd cheer Suzusan on, of course. I'd hold her hand super tight and tell her that everything's going to be okay. Nay, Ocarine. Do you think the time machine has a name?
気になるなら
If you want to know,
直接聞けば
just ask Taitor.
そうだね
Oh yeah,
まゆしゆっかり
why
して
she
たよ
didn't think of that. Mayuri giggles and runs off to talk to Suzuha. She returns a few seconds later.
名前
Yep, it has a name.
FG204
FG204 something something,
だって
she said.
っていうかね、ダル君と
Anyway,
スズ
don't you
さん
think
って
Daru-kun and
結構
Suzu-san
お似合いだと思わ
are
な
a
い？
good match? Like a Daru and Suzuha again.
ダルはそもそも
Daru's all about forests.
あ、そっか。
Oh, really?
そうなのかな。
She tilts her head to the side.
ねえねえ、マユシーもタイムマシン。
Nah,
もっ
nah.
とよく
Why
見
should
て
you
き
take
て
a
いい
closer
か
look at the
な。
time machine? And nod and Maya runs over to the time machine again. Behind her, the sun glows dark and orange on the horizon. As Myri leaves, Azua comes over to stand beside me. Our shadows are long, murky in the fading sunlight.
橋田至ってすごいね。タイムマシン
Ashita
さ。
Taru is amazing.
観光地と
So
はい
if
え
things go
う
well,
まくす
we
る
could
と
have
明
the
日に
time
は直
machine
せるかも
fixed
って。
by the tomorrow.
見た目は不節制そうで冴えない感じ
And
な
he
の
looks
に
so
ね。
unhealthy and slow. Rushing breeze blows by. It's quite hot a few minutes ago. The temperature is finally starting to drop.
あのさ、
Hey,
今言わないと
there's something I want to say, and I feel like I'll never get another chance.
聞いてる？
Are you listening? After a moment's hesitation, I gave a little nod.
私さ、君たちには
I'm really grateful
本当
to
に
you,
感謝してるんだ。
all of you.
初めてこの時代に来た時、
When I came to this time, I didn't know anyone. I was all alone in a world completely different from my own.
戦ってばっかりだった私の時代とは全然違ってて、この時代の方がすごく
This
平和
era
な
is
の
so
にさ、
peaceful. That's a wonderful thing, but it scared me.
私にとっては
All I knew was the fight against CERN.
でもさ、
Now I have friends, real friends, who I can share my secrets with.
私が生まれる前に生きて
All these people who lived before I was born are working so hard for my
私の
sake.
ためなんかにみんな頑張ってくれてる。それって
It's a strange feeling, but a happy one too.
けど、とってもその気持ちは本当だか
I
ら。
wanted you to know that. I've heard that these words before, just like last time, her tone is wistful.
あのマシンは過去にしか
Her
飛べ
time
ないら
machine
しい
can
ん
only
だ。
leap to the past. The truth I heard from Dara plays in my head an endless refrain.
この時代に来ることができて、君たちと同じ時間を過ごせて、
Living with you guys in this time,
私本当に楽しかった。
it's been really fun.
っていうか、君たちみんな揃いも
When I
揃っ
met
て
you,
我が強くて、
You were all so strange, unique, and over the top.
最初はなんだこ
I
い
was
つ
kind
ら
of shocked
な
at
んて思っ
first,
てたけどさ、
actually.
いつの間にか君たちといる時
Before I
間
knew
が
it,
楽しくなっ
I
てた。
started to enjoy spending time with you.
2036年はさ、
2036 is a
と
peaceful
ても
too.
平和で喧嘩すら起きないんだ。
One thing I really like about this game is how well they play with the background music. Yeah. Another visual novel I think really executes background music crazy style is House in Fata Morgana. Like that's the kind of shit I can actually just like download or pull up on YouTube and just listen to it straight up. 2036 is peaceful too. People don't even fight anymore. Did you know that? This is the exact same scene as before, but the music makes it so much different. Oh, I didn't even notice. But actually, yeah, it's more tense. I shake my head.
とにかくさ、喧嘩すら起きない。
Anyway, people don't fight
およ
ever
そ争いって
about
名のつくも
anything.
のは
All forms of conflict, war included, have vanished,
全部消えちゃった。
poof, without a trace.
その代わり、みんな死ん
Instead,
だ魚みたい
everyone
に
has dead
落ちて
eyes, like fish.
た。誰も覇気がなくて、
No one has ambition, nobody dreams, they just trudge through their lives without a single complaint.
笑いはするけど、
Oh sure, people
怒ったり
smile,
悲しんだりはしなく
but
て、
they never get angry or sad.
個性なんて誰も持ってなかっ
There's
た。
no individuality.
みんなロボットみたい
Everyone's
だ
a
った。
robot.
この前、君が
You
私にす
got
ごく
really
怒
mad
っ
at me
たでし
before,
ょ。
remember?
あの時、すごくびっくりして、すごくショック
I
だっ
was
たんだ
really
けど、
surprised. But at the same time,
すごく嬉しくなったんだよ。
I was really happy. Suzuha looks at the time machine. Daru and Mayuri are standing next to it, talking cheerfully about something or another.
君のラボに出入りしてるみんなは生き生きしててすごく眩しい。
You're all so bright and full of life. I envy you.
椎名真由里も橋田至も牧瀬クリスも
Shina, Mayuri, Hashida, Taru, even Makise Kurisu, and of course you.
私もみんなみたいになりたいって思ったよ。
I want to be more like you.
こうして頑張れてるのも君たちと会え
Thanks
た
to all of you that I'm still going strong.
ほんのちょっとでもラボメンの一員になれてよかった。
Being a lab mem, even just for a little while, was great. Then she smiles a soft, sad smile that tears at my heart. This time I know what that smile means.
ほんのちょっとの間でも君たちと一緒にいられてよかった。
Being with you guys, even just for a little while, was great. So obviously knew from the beginning that if she traveled to 1975, she could never return.
岡部倫太郎きっと
Change the future of Kabe
未来を
Rintaro.
変えてね。
Make it a world like this
今
one,
みたいな自由な世
where
界に
people
変
can
え
be
て。
free. The first time I heard her speak these words, I thought she was sentimental because she couldn't return to her original 2036. I was wrong. Forget about 2036, she can't even return here to 2010, not without living 35 years. She'll be 54 when 2010 comes around. The present us and the present Suzuha can never meet again. Suzuha chose his mission to change the future to save Mayuri. Unless Suzuha travels to 1975, Mayuri will die. But then, what about Suzuha herself? When she leaves for 1975, she'll have to sacrifice everything she was here. How does she feel about that?
思い出を
Do you?
思い出を作ったことを後
Do
悔
you
しているか
regret spending time with us?
どういうこと？
What do you mean?
どうせ1975年へ行くのならば
Do you regret
この
making new
2010
friends
年
here?
において俺たちと
New memories?
仲良くならなければよかったと
Do you wish you had kept your
思っ
distance?
たことはないか。そうすればお前が捨てるべき生きてきた痕
You've already
跡
abandoned one life.
一つで済んだ。
Now you have to abandon another.
お前は事実上2回
In a sense, it's like killing
自分の
yourself.
存在を殺すことになる。
Like you're destroying your very existence.
もしかして橋田至から聞いた？
Did Hashida Taru tell you? Suzuha frowns.
あいつもお前のことを心配している。
He's worried about you.
たく誰にも言うなって
Jeez.
念を押しと
I
いた
told
の
him
に。
not to tell anybody.
どうなんだ
Well,
お前は1975年へ行くことについて
how do you feel about going to 1975?
どうもこうもないよ。
It doesn't matter how I feel. Suzuha's expression suddenly hardens.
私は行かなきゃいけ
I
ないん
have
だ。
to go.
そ
It's
れ
the
が
path
私の
I
選んだ道
chose.
だし、父さんの
And
意
it's
思
what
だ
my
から。
dad wished for.
もし俺やダルが止めたら
What if we ask you to stay?
無視する。
I'll go anyway.
アットチャンネルでも言われた。
One of those guys on at channel
何
asked
億人にも影響を与える
what
ような
right have to
過去
change the
改変を
future
行
and
うとは
decide to
何様だってね。
decide the fate of the human race. He had a point.
でもさ、あんな
But
未来
still,
も
I don't want the future to turn out like that.
私は君たちみたいに自由で笑い合って
I want the people in my time to be free,
争い
Like
があっ
you.
て悲しい時もある。そんな
free
人
to
生
laugh and play, fight and
私が生まれ
argue,
た時代の人たちに送っ
get
てもらい
sad
たい
and
し、
cry.
未来を変えればきっと父さんも
If I change the future, then no one will die. Not
セレンに
you,
殺されるこ
not
と
Shinamairi,
なくなるだろうから。
and not my dad.
エゴかもしれないけど私は行く。
They don't have the right, but I'm going anyway.
そのためなら お前自身はどうなってもいいと。
Even if you can never return?
何言ってんの。70年代だって悪くないよ。
Come on, the 70s aren't a bad time, you know?
君たちみたいな愉快な
I'll
友
find
達を
friends
作って
there just like you
自由
guys.
に生きていくよ。
We'll have a blast. Just like that, Suzuha is back to her usual self. Despite your cheerful smile, I'm certain that her resolve was forged from fear and doubt, the likes of which few can imagine. I was a fool to think that my words could sway her. Beneath the clear blue sky, the time machine comes to life. Dara's repairs are complete. Myri and I help drain the last of the water out of the cockpit. The machine is still stuck in Radikon's wall, but that's a small matter. Dara gazes at the time machine with a satisfied expression. Myri is jumping for joy, and Karisu ran over as soon as she completed the time leap machine is visibly relieved. I'm surprised Daru was able to repair the time machine without ever, like, being able to, I don't know what the term is, like, dry run it, like, just sort of, like, dead boot it, or whatever. Because normally, like, I don't know, when you're building a computer, you can just kind of, like, turn it on, see if it posts, and then you can continue. But this is, like, he just has to get it right the first time. Meanwhile, Suzuha is struggling to attach her mountain bike to the time machine's exterior. She likes it so much, she wants to bring it with her to 1975. Karisu is worried that might cause a time paradox. My heart is still heavy. Should I let Suzuha leave like this? I tried myself for the thought. It's not my choice to make. Suzuha isn't from this time. If she doesn't want to stay, then I have no reason to keep her from leaving. Suzuha finishes securing her bicycle and turns to us with a soft smile. It's not the painful forced smile I saw yesterday. We don't perform a startup test. Activating the time machine would draw too much attention. Oh, that's why. As well. So we're just gonna wing it. Fortunately, we have the time leap machine for insurance. My only regret is that we couldn't find her father.
みんな本当にサンキューね。なんてお礼を
Thanks, guys. Really, I can't thank you enough. So this makes me wonder how the rest of the game is going to go, because are we going to follow Suzuha in her perspective, what she does in 1975, or is it just going to suddenly change for us and Myri lives? Or oh wait, yeah, that could happen. We're going to wait till 5, and then we're going to see if Myri lives. But the Divergence event, right, that was the email. The first email that Rintaro sent, so somehow she's going to have to delete that. But does she have the computer know-how to do that?
マユシーたちのこと忘れちゃ嫌だよ。
Don't forget about us.
俺なら僕と
If you want
チ
to
ェッチ
thank
して
me,
ください。
then let's make out.
変態は自重しろ。
Chill out, perv. Labens pat Suzuha on the shoulder and offer words of encouragement, each in his or her own way.
そうだ。
Alright, take this. Suzuha offers me her father's pin. Osham A7010. In the end, we couldn't decipher the inscription.
岡部倫太郎。これあげるよ。
This is for you, Okabe Rintaro.
あのラボの片隅
Keep in the
にでも
lab, will you?
置いといて。
Somewhere outside is fine.
お前
Suzuha. Is she regretting her decision to leave? Is this the pin meant to be proof that Amani Suzuha was here with us in this time?
ピンバッジのことだけどさ。
About the pin. Tori hesitates for a moment, then steps forward.
それと同じ図柄でラボ面みんなの分を作ったらどうか
Why don't we make duplicates for
ラ
all
ボ
the lab
面の
mems?
証つうか
Make it our symbol, I guess.
それすっごくいいかもだ。
Wow, that's a great idea.
珍しく気が利くじゃない。
How unusually thoughtful of you.
なんかそういう使い方してもらえると、私としては
I don't know what to say.
つうわけなんで画像はもう撮ったし
already took
そ
a
のバ
picture
ッ
of
ジは
it.
天音が持ってっ
So
て
keep
よ
your pin, Amanishi.
親父さんの大切な形見
It belonged to your dad, right?
うん
Yeah.
そうする
Okay. Stay silent. There's nothing I can say. I could stop Suzuha from leaving if I tried. But unless she goes, I can't save Mayuri. Okay, everyone. Da da
こ
da.
こでマユシーから重大な発
Mayuri
表
has an
があ
important
ります
announcement to make. The sudden change in music is making me worry. Everything just went silent when Mayushi started talking. Mayuri suddenly raises her hand and calls for her attention. As usual, she completely fails to sense the gravity of the situation, though I suppose it's our fault for not telling her the truth about Suzuha's time machine. In any case, she has my attention. What could her announcement be? Could Mayuri have found out that she's fated to die? I quickly glance at Kurisu, but she's just as confused as I am. Then what is it?
マユシーはですね
Actually,
すずさんのお父さん
Mayushi found Suzu-san's dad. What?
は
マジ
Maji. Mayuri puffs out her chest proudly.
会いたい会いたいよね
Want to meet him?
と
You
い
do,
うわ
don't
けで
you?
今日はお父さんに
Well, he's here
来ていただいてま
with us today.
すどこ
Where? Huh? Hold on. Let me try to predict what's going to happen. Is he actually just going to walk out of like a door and reveal himself, or is she going to point to like Rentaro and say, "It's you. How do I know this? I time leaped," or some crazy thing? Everyone, including me, starts looking around. Mayuri has his hook, line, and sinker. I scan the empty event hall, but there's no one else here. Where else could he be?
それでは
Allow me
発表します
to introduce you.
すずさんのお父さんは
Zio-san's dad is...
うおセルフドラムロール
Is that a drum roll?
じゃかじゃん
Ta-da!
すずさんの
Susan's dad is... Mayuri flashes Suha a grin.
ダラくんです
Daru-kun! I was off! It wasn't Rintaro, it was Daru. That doesn't... Daru is... Okay, let me piece together the implications of this. If Daru is the father, then that means he's Beryl Taitor. And if he's Beryl Taitor, he's famous for being a terrorist. He's the freaking resistance group founder. Okay, that checks out. But then he's also Super Haka, the wizard class. So, I don't know, the way they talked about it made me think they were two different people, but I guess they could be the same person. And that means Beryl Taitor, was that the year 2000? No, that was John Taitor still. So she wanted to meet her. Okay, so because I still think that Kurisu is like somehow. I guess that's not necessary. Kurisu doesn't have to be. Freaking what was it? Suzuha's mother. That's not necessary. And yeah, I guess this works. I guess Daru made the pin. Oh! Hold up. Hold up. Suzuha, didn't she go to like a time machine convention, hoping to meet her father there? And then Daru also went to the time machine convention? But then Rintaro, went up to Daru and was like, hold up, we're having a party or something. And, if you come, Forest-chan is going to, you know, whatever, using Forest-chan as incentive. And then he's like, oh, okay, I'll come there. And then Suzuha sends a message like, I couldn't find my father. I thought he was going to be here. And then he leaves. Suzuha leaves. But if Suzuha... When did Suzuha know that Daru was the father? Because I'm sure Suzuha met Daru before, right? Or am I just completely wrong about that? Has Suzuha never met Daru up until what was supposed to be the Time Machine convention? I guess I can't recall any instance of that. But it wouldn't have been difficult. She could have just went up the stairs and saw him. But I guess she didn't know. How would she not know? Because after, like, we sent the D-mail to change the timeline so that she stays, she shows up at the party, I'm pretty sure. She even shows up to stop, like, the Rounders. So she sees Daru. So it's only up until a certain point something makes her realize that Daru is her father, but she didn't know that yet upon arriving. That's interesting. What was the giveaway? She thrusts her finger at Daru. Our jaws all drop in unison. After awkward silence comes awkward laughter.
そのロジックはジョークになってない
That
でしょ
joke's not even logical.
そもそも
It's
この変態
impossible
が
for this
結婚なん
perv
て
to
で
get
きるわけ
married in
ない
the
し
first place.
その言い草ひどくね
That kind of hurts.
いやクリスティーナの言い草に
I
全面的
completely
に
agree
同意
with
する
Christina.
ダルは
Daru is fated to become a wizard when he turns 30.
お前ら少しは自重しろ
You could be nicer about it, guys. That's the truth, so I can't object. Okay, but how did... What was the giveaway? I need to understand this. As for Zuha herself, she clearly doesn't know how to react. Because was Daru alive? No, because... Oh, right. It says Rentaro dies in 2036. But in theory, Daru could still be alive. She just didn't meet her father, but it doesn't mean that her father was Rentaro, so I guess, yeah, Daru could still be alive. But her father gave that pin to her? So was she never referring to 2036 or in that time frame? She was talking about this moment here? But how'd she know about this moment here? Did she time leap somehow and get memories from the wait, oh, because yeah, if Daru gives the pin to Suzuha now, then she would carry the memories into 2036. But that would be a different Suzuha, not the one that went back, but like a very old Suzuha. It would probably be like, honestly, in her 70s or 80s, so like... Yeah, so is it like a constant cycle of... Wait, I still don't understand. As for Zuha herself, she clearly doesn't know how to react.
そもそも私の父さん
You know,
こんなに太ってなかったよ
my dad wasn't fat.
もうみんなダル君に
Jeez, you're also mean to Daru-kun.
うわ僕をかばってくれるのは
Maishi's the only one to stand up for me.
なんという天使
You're an angel,
さては僕に
Maishi.
惚れてるな
Do you love me? Nope. Harsh. I wonder if that was foreshadowing somehow. That Maishi was like the mother, but that wouldn't be possible because as soon as Maishi dies, gets shot, and that would reconstruct the universe, so that wouldn't work.
あのねマユシーの推理だと
Maishi's 100,000,000% sure that Daru-kun is Suzuha's dad. Okay, but this is coming from Maishi,
ど
though.
う証明したのか。
And tell us, what's your proof?
ピンバッジに書いてある文字のことをね、
I was thinking about the letters on Suzu-san's pin.
でね、じーって見てたら
After staring at it really hard,
7の7
I noticed the 7 in 7010.
って気づいて、
Looked a little weird.
これはね、7じゃなくて
It's not a 7,
2なんだよ。
it's a 2.
下の横棒がかすれて消えちゃってるだけ。
The line fell off the bottom. Line fell off the bottom. Oh. I don't know why. I thought it looked like a P when I saw it. But I guess... So if it's 2010, Ocean 3 asterisk A. 2010. Okay.
本当に？
Wait, really? So stares at the inscription on the pin again.
小さすぎてよくわかんないけど。
Oh, yeah, I can see how it is a very strange 2. It's like a microwave 2, I guess you could call it. It's so small I can't tell.
デジカメで撮った画像を拡大するとね、気づ
It's
くよ。
easy to see on the picture we took. Wait, so would the one that Daru commissions have a 2 with the bottom part not falling off yet, but only the one Suzuha came with would have the bottom part that fell off? So easy to see on the picture we took.
2010って西暦のこと。
2010.
まさに今年のことじゃない。
That's this year.
だったら最初のアルファベットは何を意味す
What
る
do the letters mean? Ocean 3 asterisk A 2010. That's what's inscribed on the pin.
簡単だよ。
That's easy.
岡部、椎名、
Okabe,
橋田、
Shina,
牧瀬、
Hashida, Makise,
真似。
finally, Amani. Had to cross out 3 in between because there was Moika in there. Someone... Fuck. There's 7 lab... Wait. 8 lab members? Forgot who the other 2 were. Lukaku and... someone. Faris? Why are those crossed out? Hold up. I can understand Moika being replaced with an asterisk. But why Lukaku and Faris? Maybe that's not what it represents at all. 3 stars? 3 asterisks? Like number of time leaps? I don't know.
しょ
What? Oh, it's right in front of us all along. We just didn't know where to look.
これラボ面の頭文字じゃん
It's our initials.
2010年って言ったら何かなって考え
Thinking
たら
why
ね、
2010? Then I
ラ
remembered.
ボ面の年だって思って。
It was the year of the lab mems. Okay, yeah, I mean, the 3 asterisks probably don't represent Moika, Lukaku, and Faris because he commissioned it like yesterday. So I doubt he would need to, like, I don't know. The year of the lab
未
mems.
来ガジェット研究所ができたのは
Future Gadget Laboratories founded this year.
そういうことか。
So that's what it is. Well, it definitely doesn't look like a 7, so...
でね、すずさんから聞いた
And
未
you
来
know,
の話に
Suzu's
は
son has lots of stories about future Ocarine and future
ダルトンの
Christian,
話は
but not a single story about Daru, right? Super Haka Wizard class? I mean, that was something. It's pretty much the same amount as she had for Ocarine.
それを言うならマユシだって
There weren't any about Mayashi either. Daru's observation startles me. It's an obvious thing to wonder about, but it strikes too close to home.
マユシーはラボ面だけど
Well, Mayuri's a lab mem, but I can't make time machines.
争 そういうこ
And I
と
don't
も
like
好きじゃ
fighting.
な
Of
いか
course
ら
I'm not famous. No, the reason there aren't any stories about Mayuri is because she dies in a few hours. Only Kurisu, Suzuha, and I know that, and we say nothing.
でもね、ダル君はスーパーハッカーだし、オカリンの右腕
But
だし、
Darukun's a super hacker
電
and
話レン
Okarin's
ジ
right
ちゃん
arm.
だって
He even helped
オカリ
Okarin
ンと
make
ダル
Fun
君の
Wave
二人で
Chan,
作ったんだから、
so I thought it was
名前が
strange.
出てこなくちゃおかしいと思う。
Suzusan didn't know him.
名前が出てこない。
Oh,
すなわち
You're
名前を
saying
偽っている。
he used a different name?
すずさんがいたレジスタンスを作った人
Beryl
の中に
Taitor-san
も
helped Okarin found
バレルタイターさんもいたんでしょ
Resistance, right?
で、2010年の秋葉にい
He
た
was
人
an
で
Akiba in 2010.
タイムマシーンを独自に研究でき
He
る
was able
人
to
で
build his own time machine.
オカリンのリーディングシュー
And
ク
he
リ
knew
ー
about
ムを
Okarin's reading stoner. Reading stoner.
リーディングしたいな。
Reading the Steiner.
それについて知ってる人
He knew about it.
ダル君ならぴったりで
Doesn't
しょ
that fit Darukun perfectly?
確かに。
それにね、すずさんがお父さんと会おうとしていた日のこと覚えてる？
Where did it necessarily indicate that Beryl Taitor knew about reading Steiner? Because we know that John Taitor, at least, did not know about reading Steiner from the text messages. But we don't really know about what Beryl Taitor thought. Do you remember the days Suzuha went to meet her father?
タイムマシンオフ会に行けばお
She,
父さんに会え
she
ると思っ
thought
たんだ
he
よ
would be at a
ね。
time machine offline meet. Yeah, exactly. We know that because we tailed her.
ちなみにダル君も
And you know Darukun was supposed to be there too, wasn't he?
あれは日本 SF 史を語る上で重要なオ
That
フ会
meet
だ
was
ったんだ
seriously
マジ
important to
で。
the history of Japanese
ま
sci-fi.
あ、天音氏の尾行ついでに潜り込めたから
At
ラッ
least
キ
I
ー
got
だ
to
った
sneak
け
in
ど
while tailing Amanishi. I don't remember that. It must have happened because of the D-mail I sent. This is the curse of reading Steiner. Although I keep my memories from the previous world lines, I don't acquire memories of events on new world lines.
父さんからそのオフ会の話を聞いたことがあっ
Dad
て
told me about the meet when I was little.
子供の頃のことだから
Don't
うろ
remember
覚え
what
だ
he
ったけ
said
ど
exactly,
とにかく行け
but I
ば
thought
会
I
えるか
might
な
be
って思
able
った
to
んだ
meet him there. Dad told you about it, but I thought you never met your dad. Or did... Right? Did you not say that?
じゃああの会場で僕に会ってたらそれで解決だっ
So
た
if I'd been at the
って
meet,
話？
everything would have been okay.
うーんどうかな、
I don't know.
その時点では
I don't think I'd have
橋田
picked
いたのお父さんだとは
you
認識で
out
きなかったかも
as my dad. Still, the evidence keeps piling up.
あとね、タイムマシンの名前 FG204
Then there's the time machine's name,
なんとかって言うんだけど
FG204. Something something.
なんだっけ、
What was it?
FG204
FG204 Second Edition Version 2.31.
そのネーミングセン
That
スは
naming sense.
間違いなくダル。
It's got to be Daru.
それに FG はね、きっと
And FG probably stands for Future Gadget. Oh. And also, Beryl Taitor was the one who made the time machine, the albeit incomplete non-CERN model time machine, but who else would be able to do that except for Daru? Because Okabe can't do that. That's not what he's good at. So Suzuha's time machine is Future Gadget number 204.
最後に名前バレルタイター
Finally, his name is Beryl
ダル
Taitor.
君しか考えら
Has to
れない
be
よ。
Daru-kun.
そういえば昨日の夜、
Come to think of
ま
it,
ゆりからバ
last
レ
night
ルの意
Mayuri
味を
asked
教え
how
て
to say barrel in Japanese.
バレルはね、タルって意
It's
味なんだ
Daru,
よね。
right?
クリスちゃん。
Christian? What? Again, these are kind of bad code names if they am I crazy? Like, aren't you supposed to like not divulge as much as you can when it comes to code names? Some things are I guess there are some code names that kinda sound like what they are. Like, Operation Rolling Thunder was, stuff coming from the sky. More recently, Midnight Hammer was a strike, a heavy strike. So I don't know. Maybe, I guess code names somewhat align with this Desert Storm. Okay. Maybe I'm wrong here. It's Tar, right, Christian? Krisu nods.
Taru?
Taru.
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 Daru!
Daru.
ダジャレ
It's a pun?
でねでね、すずさん。
Okay, Suzu-san. Say, Hashida
言ってみて。
Itaru, 10 times fast. Hashida Itaru, Hashida Itaru.
なんで
Why?
言えばわかるよ。
Just say it and find out. Hashida Itaru, Hashida Itaru, Hashida Itaru.
橋田いたる、橋田いたる、橋田いたる、橋田いたる、橋田いたる、橋田いたる、橋田いたる、橋田いたる。
I don't get it.
今、大
Just
タ
now.
ーって
Did it sound
聞こえ
like
なかった
Daitor? No? Did it? Hashida Itaru, Hashida Itaru?
聞こえた。
It did? I don't believe that.
橋田いたる、橋田いたる、橋田いたる、橋田いたる。
Okay, whatever you say.
マジで
For reals?
マジです。
For super reals? I can't believe it. With all this evidence laid out in front of me, I can't deny it either. Everyone's jaws drop again, only this time we're staring at Daru and Suzuha.
とってもお似合いの親子だと思
I
う。
think she looks just like her father.
プラシーボ効果かしらね。
This could just be the placebo
言われて
effect.
みれば、二人が
Now that
似て
you
るよう
mention
な気も
it,
し
they
てきた。
kind of do look alike. Placebo is something that seems like medicine but has no actual medicinal effect. However, when taken by a patient who believes it to be medicine, it gives them psychological stability. Despite placebos having no medicinal effect, there are many cases in which a patient's condition is improved upon taking them.
お手柄だな。名
Nice
探
work,
偵椎名
Mari.
真由里だ。
You'll make a great detective one day. I guess it explains the brown. Zia is like lighter brown.
名探偵
If brown at all, to
そん
be
なこと言われ
honest.
たの初
Huh?
め
A
てだ
detective?
よ。
That's the first time anyone's told me that. She's such a ditz most of the time, but maybe she's more perceptive than anyone knows. Oh yeah, okay, they're pretty close in hair color. Huh? My daughter? Amanishi is my daughter? Daru wide-eyed points to Zuo while flapping his lips like a fish out of water.
父さん
Dead.
そういう時は
Could you
パパと
call
呼び
me
なさい。
Papa instead?
こんな時ぐらい変
For
態は
once in
や
your
めろ。
life, don't be a perv.
父さん
Dead. Zuo tries to hold back her tears, but can't. They fall from her eyes and roll down her cheeks. Seeing this, Daru stops his joking and lets Suzuha speak.
私来たよ
I came, Dad.
父さんに会うために
I came to see you
父さんが作ったタ
in the time machine
イムマシンに乗って
you built.
うん
父さんのやろうとしていたことを私が
Going to finish what you started,
やり
Dad.
遂げるから
I promise.
うん
だから見ててほしい
Watch over me, okay?
見てるよ絶対
I'm watching. Of
見てるよ
course I am. Suo walks up to Daru and hugs him gently. Daru awkwardly but firmly hugs her back. Father and daughter reunited across time. Truly glad we could bring them together.
ちなみに君の母さんは可愛かった
By the way, was your mother
ロリ顔
cute?
で背が小さくてだ
Request
けど
petite
巨乳
girl
っ
with
てのを
cute
希
face and
望
big boobs.
それは内緒にしとく
That's a secret. When Suo finally steps away from Daru, she's smiling once again.
さてとこれでこの
Well,
世界
that
線への
takes
未
care of
練も
everything I
きれい
wanted
さっ
to
ぱり
do
断
on
ち
this
切れて
world
た
line.
そろそろ行くよ
Guess I should be going.
待て。
Wait,
もう行くの
You're
か
going already?
父親と
Don't you have more to say to your father? What am I doing? Suzuha's mind is set. I know that nothing I say can convince her to stay. It's madness to even try. If she stays, Myri dies, I know that. So why am I trying to stop her?
私は大丈夫。
No, I'm fine now.
きっと IBN
I'm going to get an
個性
IBM
100を手に入れてみせ
5100,
るから。
just like I promised. She looks at us with the face of a warrior.
未来を変えるのは君たちにかかってる。
I'll bring it to you here in Akihabara. Dang, that's 30 fucking years.
そして君たちに責
That's my
任を持
duty.
って
I'll see it
託すか
through.
ら
The rest is up to you.
お願い。未来を
Is this the world? Oh, she brings it, so she's not just gonna leave it at Yanabayashi Shrine. Please change the future. Nobody speaks, nobody nods. We don't have the words. But she sees it in our faces. Resolve. Suzuha has entrusted us with her will and her mission. We meet her gaze, each of us, and silently swear to protect them to the end. The future Suzuha came from is not the future we wish for. So as time, Darwin and I fought to change it. This time, we'll make sure it never happens. Myri will live, Kurisu will be free, Suzuha will grow up knowing her father. We must change the future, that all these things may come to pass.
それじゃ
Well,
35年後に
see
会お
you
う
in
ね。
35 years.
君たちにとって
So
は
I guess it'll only
数
be
時
a few
間だ
hours for you guys.
あ、そうそう。
Oh, I
タイムマ
almost
シンが
forgot.
時間跳躍する
The
とき
time machine gives off terrific ultraviolet rays when it jumps, so make sure not to look directly at it. With that final warning, Suzuha boards the time machine. She waves once, and then the hatch closes behind her. Moments later, the machine comes to life. Shrill alarm starts ringing. There are no other sounds. It makes less noise than I expect. People on the street below start shouting, cheering at the satellite's sudden activity. They all look up and point. The phone vibrates. I quickly take it out and open it. The mail's from Suzuha. Goodbye. Goodbye. When I failed to stop her on a previous world line, she sent me the exact same message before leaving. This time, the word holds a completely different meaning. I lift my eyes from the message to see the space around the time machine begin to warp. A cocoon of light appears and envelops the fuselage. I squint my eyes against the brilliance.
鈴葉
Suzuha. We will never see her again, not this Suzuha. Yes, we can seek her out in our time. I know that I'll make the effort. The next time we meet, an immense gulf of time will have divided us. No matter how hard we wish we're different, she will not be the girl we knew. All of a sudden, Daru takes a step into the light.
鈴葉
Suzuha.
きっとまた会おう
I'm
な
sure we'll meet again.
僕その時まで頑張るから
I'll do my best.
が
Until
頑張る
then,
だなんて父
I
さんに
hate
こんな言葉
myself
し
for
か
not
出なく
knowing
て
any
自分
other
のボキ
way
ャブラリーの
to
貧
say
弱
it.
さが嫌になるけど
But I'll
さ
do my best.
とにかく僕は頑張る
I'll
か
do my
ら
best.
鈴
I
葉も
promise. So
頑張っ
Suzuha,
てな
do your best too. His words probably can't reach her anymore. As the light grows more intense, I raise my hand to shield my eyes. Bathed in radiant particles, the cocoon slowly unfurls. The next thing I know, Suzuha's time machine has vanished in thin air, leaving the hole the size of a dump truck in Radikan's wall. The air is thick with the smell of ozone. It seems to pull softly where the machine stood. We stand there for a while, staring silently at the empty spot while the summer breeze blows gently past, as if the wind were fate itself. And that's a good time to end it. What timing. Alright, I'll probably pick this up later today. Maybe at like 8 or 9 o'clock. I guess I'll see you guys there. Bye bye.